World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day to all of our listeners here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is World News in 5 and I am your host, Steph Vicente. Russia's refusal to agree to a ceasefire is complicating efforts to end the war, according to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The BBC reported that Zelensky posted on X that Russia has not yet determined when it will stop the killing despite numerous calls for a ceasefire. It is noted that the Ukrainian president will travel to Washington, D.C., where United States President Donald Trump has said he will urge Zelensky to agree to a peace deal. Trump stated that he wants to bypass a ceasefire in Ukraine to move directly to a permanent peace agreement following his meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin last Friday in Alaska. In other news overseas, United States President Donald Trump has shared that Chinese President Xi Jinping told him China would not invade Taiwan while Trump is in office. Trump made the comments in an interview with Fox News, adding that both him and President Xi are patient on the matter. It could be recalled that Trump and Xi held their first confirmed call of Trump's second presidential term in June. Trump also said in April that Xi had called him, but did not specify when that call took place. It is noted that China views Taiwan as its own territory and has vowed to reunify with the democratic and separately governed island by force if necessary, with Taiwan strongly objecting to China's sovereignty claims. And finally, a coalition of Arab and Muslim nations has condemned statements made by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu regarding his vision for a greater Israel. Al Jazeera reported that when I-24 News Channel's Sharon Gal asked Netanyahu if he subscribed to a vision for a greater Israel, the Prime Minister said absolutely. The Greater Israel concept supported by ultra-nationalist Israelis is understood to refer to an expansionist vision that lays claim to the occupied West Bank, Gaza, parts of Lebanon, Syria, Egypt, and Jordan. A joint statement by a coalition of 31 Arab and Islamic countries and the Arab League said these statements represent a grave disregard for and a blatant and dangerous violation of the rules of international law and foundations of stable international relations. The signatories of the statement included the Secretaries General of the League of Arab States, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, and the Gulf Cooperation Council. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.